Hello and welcome to VOS Red Carpet. I'm your host Jackson Vunganye with the latest in celebrity news, in fashion, sports, film, television from around the world. Let's go! And let's start off in Dallas, Texas, where leading African filmmakers gathered for the African Film Festival. And VOA Red Carpet's Mkamiti Kibayasi was there. Let's check it out.
The fourth edition of the African Film Festival brought together a number of actors and filmmakers from across the continent and included screenings of 70 African films.
Sibiri. Go! Game show blami.
The theme this year was telling our own stories.
Now, it's not like before.
The festival, which lasted 4 days, included film screenings, symposium and Q&A sessions with filmmakers and actors. African vendors also attended, during which they sold clothing, jewelry and other cultural artifacts. The festival concluded with an award ceremony.
So the toughest goes to Stella,
where the Best Actress award went to Stella Damasus for the film Between, which was produced in the United States and showcased African actors.
absolutely nothing. Prince Osei last night.
Best Actor went to Prince Osei for the Ghanaian film Last Night.
Get away with this. I promise you, you won't get away with this.
Let's see who gets away with what.
The director of the film, Andy Boyo, praised Osei's work.
David Osei is a very brilliant actor who I am very close to. So I got him to act this movie and he did a wonderful job.
Sikujua kama nina uwezo wa kuona matukio kabla ya kutokea. Lakini baada ya kuchora picha hii, nikagundua kuwa ninaweza kuona siku za mbele.
The film Sema from Tanzania, on the other hand, won 2 awards, one for the Best Director and the other for Rootflix Viewer's Choice. Filmmaker Timothy Conrad was happy to have won and encouraged Tanzanian filmmakers not to give up despite challenges that may come their way.
I am
telling Tanzanian people and filmmakers, don't be tired to produce your movie. I have been saying this many times. Don't be tired because there are a lot of challenges in the Tanzanian film industry. It will be rewarding later.
This year was a unique year as a number of women producers and directors participated in the festival, even including one 13-year-old female producer, Anna Ambuchi, whose parents are immigrants from Kenya, produced Made in His Image, a film that focuses on child bullying in schools, home and the community.
I wish that they had your skin. They all laugh. No one cares. Not even my friends.
She received an award for Best Young Talent and had a special message for children her age.
Stick up for others too who are being bullied, and to tell a trusted adult, because really I didn't tell anyone until like a year after, and I think that really troubled me. So tell someone, a trusted adult, and know that you're beautiful no matter what anyone else says about you, and know that you are loved.
The organizer of the festival, Kelechi Eke, said they managed to meet this year's goal for the event.
There are 54 countries in Africa, and we have 30 films. These 30 countries that submitted films or selected films this year. We want to get to 50 countries one day, you know. So we have some work to do. But we are on the right track, I must say.
Having met their goals this year, the organizers are hoping to achieve even greater things in the coming years as they continue to promote African film and culture in America and abroad. Mkamiti Kibayasi, Voice of America.
Pride Month for the LGBTQ community ended with a big parade and big announcements from rapper Lil Nas X, who came out as gay.
I'm gonna take my horse through the old town road. I'm gonna.
With his hit Old Town Road continuing to dominate the Billboard Hot 100 singles chart, the rapper took to Twitter to post a video of his song C7 Closure or Closure, whatever he calls it, encouraging his fans to listen to its lyrics with emojis which included a rainbow. The track has Lil Nas X singing about the hope to live a more genuine life. And Lady Gaga joined Pride events in New York saying, "This community inspires me so much." And Nicki Minaj looked back at her first Pride performance in Atlanta, tweeting, "I did my first Pride concert in ATL like 10 years ago, and I'll never ever get over the energy in the room was like nothing I'd ever experienced before." Now, Rihanna may be one of the busiest women we know, with so much going on in her music and fashion empire, but she's also one of the most active celebrities when it comes to issues of global social activism. The singer-turned-fashion designer recently expressed her support for the protesters in Sudan, posting on Instagram images from protests going on in the country. She wrote, "They have a right to speak out and demand peace, justice, and the transition to civilian rule." So she continued to state the facts by ending with over 100 were killed and hundreds more were wounded during the June 3rd protests. Military rulers needed to be held accountable, praying for no more killings or abuse today. For many decades, Nigeria's movie industry, Nollywood, has depended on local movie production and distribution, but in the last decade, producers have been shifting focus on low-budget, high-volume production to more quality movies. This new dynamic is now earning the industry more international recognition, and in 2015, America's streaming giant Netflix started streaming Nigerian-made movies. But poor internet infrastructure and high data costs mean stunted growth for streaming services in Nigeria. Timothy Abezu has this report from Abuja. Let's check it out.
Nigerian actress and filmmaker Happy Juliet has been in the industry for many years. Usually, she produces as many low-budget movies as she can in a year to make up for low payments from local distributors and losses from piracy. But now she's focusing on quality, hoping that her movie gets a shot at international screens.
We, the filmmakers, we've been suffering, and we are still suffering in the hands of these distributors. Because I don't see any reason why I should work for my money. Everything comes from me, and then you want to rip me off.
Nigeria's movie industry, Nollywood, attained global recognition for its volume of production, ranked second to India's Bollywood. But that trend is changing, and filmmakers are reducing their dependence on local distribution.
There's no how Netflix or Iroko or whatever will have my movie without me giving them. That means I have collected some money from them. So any movie we see there, definitely the producer must have collected part of the money or full from them before they can afford to put it online.
But eliminating the so-called middlemen or local distributors is only a part of the solution for Nigeria's filmmakers. Nigeria's poor internet infrastructures and high data costs means, despite the involvement of international and local online streaming services with producers, viewers still struggle to access movies.
It bothered us in the beginning, but again it made us think outside of the box. So in order to tackle that challenge, we decided to go beyond data, and we decided to de-emphasize on our streaming aspect of our business and focus more on creating an app from scratch. Aside from that, we also came up with kiosks. So what the kiosk does is that it allows for our consumers to go to the kiosk and then they can download movies.
Despite showing the fastest growth rates in internet penetration, Africa remains in the bottom rank with only about 35.2% of the population using the internet. Nigeria's government in the last few years has created an enabling environment for many broadband service providers to make cheap data available. But millions of movie lovers here still depend on local distributors, a practice that promotes piracy. Timothy Obiezu for VOA News, Abuja.
And now from Netflix to Amazon Music. Amazon Music has announced the Prime Day concert featuring performances from big stars including Taylor Swift, Dua Lipa, SZA and Becky G. Prime members will be able to stream the show live and on demand beginning July 10th at 9 p.m.
Kick off Prime Day with the music event of the summer, the Prime Day Concert, presented by Amazon Music. Featuring live performances by Taylor Swift, with SZA, Becky G, and Dua Lipa. Hosted by Jane Lynch. The Prime Day Concert. Watch live Wednesday, July 10th at 9 p.m. Eastern. Only on Prime Video, exclusively for Prime members.
In some more news from Amazon, the streaming giant recently released the trailer for its docuseries, Free Mick. The 5-episode docuseries, which comes out in early August, chronicles rapper Meek Mill's journey through his legal battles and efforts to reform the criminal justice system here in America. And thanks for watching VOA's Red Carpet. I'm Jackson Vunganyi. For more on entertainment news, check us out at www.voanews.com or on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube channel at TV2 Africa. Until next time, ciao everyone.